So children, you studied how carbon forms the bonding, and you noticed that what is the basic is that around every carbon atom there has to be 4 sticks to get a stable carbon compound. So I am going firstly to let you understand the naming of carbon, and we are moving to learn the names of the most simplest compounds of carbon, which are called hydrocarbons. Hydrocarbons, as the name suggests, they are compounds of carbon and hydrogen only. Hydrocarbons are the compounds of hydrogen and carbon only. Are you following? They are the compounds of hydrogen and carbon only. That means in the formula, if you see only carbon and hydrogen, then you can say that they are hydrocarbons. But if there is any additional element, then they are considered to be hydrocarbon derivatives. So the most simplest hydrocarbon, as we said, we start with a series of hydrocarbons which will contain single bonds only between 2 carbon atoms. Hydrogen and carbon, obviously, because of the valency of hydrogen is 1. Valency of hydrogen is 1, so hydrogen and carbon will always be connected with only with a single stick. But carbon and carbon can be connected by double bond or triple bond. So here in this group of compound which we are going to study, always remember there will be only single bond connecting 2 carbon atoms as well as a carbon and hydrogen atom. So the first one is named as methane. Remember, meth word means inorganic compound, 1 carbon atom, and its formula is CH4. Here you can count and write. Now after this, if I tell you ethane, then on your own you have to work out the formula. Ethane means, I will just only tell you, eth means 2, then straight away ethane is hydrocarbon which will contain, ane means a hydrocarbon which will contain single bond only. So it will be ethane. And the formula for ethane is, now from here onwards you can count and write down C2H6. So this is what is the number of carbon present in a molecule. It will decide the naming. So eth word is used for 2 carbon. So if I tell you write propane, then that means we are going by sequence. Prop means 3 carbon atoms, and therefore you will write 1, 2 and 3. The connection is always single bond, therefore 1, 2, 3, 4. What did I say? Carbon will contain single bond among themselves or to any other atom. So now the rest of the atoms will be hydrogen. Now this carbon 1, 2, so it will contain 2 more sticks around it. This one has only 1 stick, this one has 1 stick, so it will have 3 more sticks around it, and this is propane. So the formula for propane is C3H8. Now also it's a mathematical pattern. If you further go on, you are having a look that the number of carbon atoms. You are having a look that the number of carbon atoms and the hydrogen atoms have a relation. The number of hydrogen atom is 2 more than double the carbon atom. So this group of organic compounds which we are studying, where there is only single bond visible among any 2 atoms, is called alkanes, and normally we call them saturated hydrocarbons because you cannot further add. Now I will go to the further thing. The next one will be butane. So instead of writing the whole structural formula, or let me write 1, 2, 3, 4. So now there will be single bond around a carbon atom and 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this already contains 2, so this will be 2 more, 2 more and 3 more. So this is C4H10. So this is butane. Then there will be pentane. So you have learned this, that how to go about it. So this is pentane, and you are now learning that what to write molecular formula even without looking. C5 double carbon, so 10 plus 2, so 12 in alkanes. So this is what we have to go like this, and then I am writing the name only. You have to write down the formula. This is for your work now. Hexane means, I'll give you a hint, 6 carbon atoms. Heptane means 7 carbon atom. Many children write septane, but it is heptane. Then octopus, octane, 8 carbon atoms. Nonane sounds very amusing. Nonane 9 and decane 10. So you yourself write down the formula and learn this. Okay, so that's